Hey, this is Dave. Welcome to I'm all messed up. This is Dave. Across from me is Christian, and we are Gen X Unhinged. How you doing,
Good
Christian?
morning, all. I am great. It's a great day to be alive.
Hey, I hear there's something special about today.
Yeah,
It's your
my
birthday.
It's my birthday. I'm loving my birthday. I love my birthday. It's a really good day for me. It means I survived another year, and it's good. A lot of people don't like their birthdays, but I really enjoy my birthday.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. You got any big plans, or you just
No, just as you get older, the plans just get less and less and less.
Isn't that the truth?
I'll have a drumstick ice cream. Not even a cake. Well, the problem is you get here and there's not enough room on the cake for candles. So I'm at the cupcake with one candle face.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's you get to that age where it's not even big enough to put both the numbers on it.
Yeah, I think going back to that drumstick, that's a strong move. I mean,
oh, those are great ice creams, man. They're my favorite.
Oh,
yeah, I'm addicted. 2 or 3 a day.
Are you serious? You're not serious.
Yeah, I swear to God, I am serious. Guy I hang out with. Yeah, ask him every day. We have a guy that comes by. He's an ice cream man. He comes by and he only comes by on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I got to buy 2 on Monday or 3 on Monday, sometimes 4. To get me through till he comes back on Wednesday. Sometimes I don't have cash and I got to put it on credit. so on Friday he comes in and I give him like $30. So it's all right. It's all right. Hey, it is what it is.
It's good.
Walgreens has them for cheap. You can buy them by the box. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm the only guy on the planet has to finance ice cream. But other than that, it's pretty cool. He doesn't charge interest, so that's good.
Yeah, that works out well. So, I saw something on your post about Progressive. What's going on with Lola?
Oh, man, Progressive, they have just effed this thing up so bad, man. I had a fire. I called them January 1st, and, they sent an inspector, and then here we are in April, and they've lost all these inspections, and in the process of this whole thing, I got infested by rodents, and then I complained, and they used my complaint with the California Department of Insurance against me, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, Progressive, man, I can't. It's like dealing with a half rate insurance company. I mean, I've had them for years. I pay them every month, like clockwork. Direct deposit, and they're just losing inspections. They lose inspections. They're lying. I mean, in my opinion, they lie.
Yeah.
They tell you one thing and then they try to make phone conversations disappear, and they send you paperwork that's a anti what the paperwork actually said. And, they word it one way, but that's not really what it says. And then they closed the claim. So I wasn't able to upload stuff, and it's just a mess. Like I'm slowly releasing. I'm giving them the option to close this quietly, but it's not working. So they're staying silent. So as long as they stay silent, I'm just going to keep steamrolling it out. I mean, my whole plan is eventually I will upload all the evidence that I have and everything, and I'm going to put everybody's name in there, and I'm just going to let it rip. I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? I'm sick of it. I played by their rules for 4.5 months. And it's bullcrap. It's a covered failure. It's a cataclysmic failure. Everything's running. So, they're on the hook, but they don't want to do it. And they delayed it out. And now they've caused even more damage and more damage and more damage. And, they won't allow me to upload anything to show them the damage that they've caused, but they keep saying that they won't do anything because of they don't have any evidence of the damage. Well, you don't have any evidence of the damage because you don't allow me to upload it. All right. So it's a game. They closed the claim early. They closed the claim in February, shut down the app, didn't allow me to upload anything. It just happened right after one of their inspectors, Jason, came out, and, he saw the droppings, and then he decided that he didn't take any pictures of it and didn't say a word. And it's a mess. So I'm still fighting it. I'm looking for a good, bad faith attorney, so I'm sure I'll find one.
Wow. Just for those of you that are like, what's Lola? So Christian bought the ultimate Gen X RV. right? Bus.
Yes.
You know, one's
Yeah,
called
it was
RV. It's a bus.
an RV. It's a bus, and it was built by Michael Calise. I forget his full name, but he owned Lola Cannabis Company here in California, and it's completely redone. And no, it's gorgeous. It's a piece of work. I mean, it's artwork. I mean, I know it's weird. It sounds like, I talk about the Picasso, but I mean, this guy had it done, and he had a local artist, and he put it together. It's absolutely beautiful. It's loud. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's loud,
Yeah.
but it's really cool. And then, I was going to add some things to the wrap because I didn't want to lose the wrap because it was so cool. And I was going to Gen X it out and go on tour. And then because of the fire, they had to pull it into inspection. Satan had destroyed the wrap. So now I got to rewrap the whole thing again. I mean, it's just crappy. You try to do the right thing, Dave, and you pay your bills and you talk to people and you try to be cool about it. And you try to just do the right thing. And they punish you for it. And that's the weird thing about it. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just is what it is, and I'm still, still fighting it. I'm naming the Lola's now it's going to be called the Phoenix. I'm going to rename it to the Phoenix.
It's going to rise up again, huh?
It's going to rise up again. And what's on the side of it, it will be determined. I got to be honest with you.
Are you going to have a picture of, you might have a picture of Flo?
Yeah, with a little circle with an X through it. Yeah. Whatever. Hey, whatever it takes. Like, I'm really, really upset with them. I mean, you can't, when you deal with a major company like this, you feel like that, you'll be taken care of because they're a big corporation. They have shareholders and people buy, shares into this company, and it is for profit. And I understand that. But, at the end of the day, I feel like I bought this insurance from a guy, from a guy on the side of the road out of a trunk.
Yeah.
I feel like I got to call Matt Damon in Rainmaker. You know what I mean?
There you go.
It's just unbelievable. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I posted some stuff on Twitter. I'm going to slowly roll it. I'm going to put out all the emails one by one and just, full names, unredacted. You know what I mean? I'm putting everybody on blast because, you don't play with people like this. It's not fair. It's not fair, especially when you act like that. They're acting like what happened didn't happen, and especially for somebody with my mental problems, you're changing my reality, and that's not cool either.
Right.
So
right.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, it's a continuing saga that we'll keep you updated on.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Hey, there's been an old name floating around in the news here. Is Obama going to go to jail? I mean,
I don't know. We've been hearing this for years. Okay.
Yeah.
We've been hearing this for a really long time, but hey, they're saying 20 of them whistle blew. Let me tell you, something's got to happen. Okay. Look, I don't even care if he goes to jail. To be honest with you, I got to be straight with you. I really don't care. I just want it on display. And the reason why I wanted it on display is, during the election, we were all accused of being racist and this, that, and the other thing just because we didn't like his politics, right? It had nothing to do with the color of his skin. It really didn't have anything to do with his religion. We just didn't like his politics, and we're allowed in the state of California, we're allowed in the country to not like somebody for their politics. Just because we don't like their politics doesn't mean we don't like their color. You know what I mean? I could care less. That I don't like the Democrats' politics. I don't care what color they are. Okay, right. I really don't. It doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. But I would just like the justification for him to be perp-whopped or at least brought up on charge or at least called in to Congress and have to testify on it. I mean, just something that where it makes Americans feel like, you know what? It was okay not to like him. It was okay to see through the bull crap that he was pulling. And it wasn't just because he was of a different race or color or religion. It was because he was a bad person. You know what I mean? And just, the color doesn't make the person makes the person. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, he's just like a bad penny. He won't go away, and you just keep finding more stuff on it. Not you, but everybody. There's just more things coming out on him, and it'd just be nice to get to the bottom of a story here. Just kind of.
I agree. You know what it is? It's like that cheap pair of sunglasses that you try to lose them, but you'll leave them on a counter on purpose somewhere, and someone will run and give them to you to justify buying a new pair. But you go out and buy a nice pair of sunglasses, 4 days gone, just gone. They just it's like the sunglass fairy stole them. You know what I mean? But you get a $9 pair of sunglasses, those things will haunt you. People will mail them back to you. They will spend more money mailing them back to you than they're worth.
Yeah. And that's
sorry, I just that sunglass reference. It's a lot to me. You know what I mean?
So I saw a post that you made about Obama using a drone under his administration to kill Americans.
Well, that was okay in Yemen. Yeah, in Yemen we did that 210. Remember? I mean, people forget about that all the time. It's like, you know, we only forget about it when it's a Democrat, though. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whenever it's a Democrat, we tend to forget about it.
Yeah, and they seemed, especially in Congress and as president, they keep doing bad things. They keep doing bad things, and they don't go away. They just stay in Congress. I mean, Swalwell is like the first example of somebody finally just going away.
Right.
And who knows if he really is going to go away.
Look what it took.
Yeah.
Look what it took to get him out. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. We saw him just get disintegrated in 3 days.
Right.
And you're telling me that they have this evidence on Trump for this stuff? Come on. On.
And so then you compare it to a Republican that was on President Trump's cabinet, the labor secretary, what's her name? Laura Chavez Demir or something to that effect. And she gets brought up and there's just these accusations of, you know, she went on some trips that were personal trips that were paid for by the government. There's allegations of an affair. There's like 4 or 5 allegations, and I'm not trying to excuse her, but just bam, she's gone.
And what does she do?
Labor secretary.
Labor
what
secretary.
Does she do?
Okay.
Yeah. She was.
No, what I mean, no, right. So this is the deal. How does that affect her job?
Yeah,
how does her having an affair affect her job? That's just how I look at it. How does that, her having an affair, she's not lying to us about it.
Right.
She's not an elected official. All these people, there is hundreds of millions of people in the United States that have regular jobs like this that have affairs all the time. Why should they lose their job? I'm just saying. I mean, that's not what that happens in their home is not. Listen, if you know, in the same sense of saying that somebody can't do their job as the labor secretary because they're gay, black, transgender, all the same. It's all the same thing. None of that affects how they can do their job. Just in my opinion.
Well, I get that. And Kash Patel's going through this right now as well. A couple of days ago, he brought up he filed a $250 million lawsuit against the Atlantic for making accusations against him. It's very similar things, drinking on the job, impropriety sexually, and different, going to strip clubs, and he's saying it's all baloney, but what you're saying is
I'm more upset that I didn't get the invite. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. What he does in his personal life is his personal business. I just find it really odd that all of a sudden you got 2 of Trump's cabinet members 2 years into it that are drinking, having affairs. Well, he's single. Okay, Kash Patel, as far as I know, is single. Right. I mean, can you imagine? Hey, you live your life, bud. Live your life. You got a high stress job, and as long as you're living within the confines of your job and not breaking the laws that you are instilled within the American people to protect and to serve under, you do you. I could care less. Honestly, what he does on his personal time is his personal business. We have been told that for years under Biden, under Obama, under everything. You know what I mean? That it should, and it shouldn't. But it shouldn't matter that they're gay. It shouldn't matter that they're transgender. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Well, why all of a sudden when it's Kash Patel does it matter? It didn't matter before, not to me in the first place, but why all of a sudden does it matter?
Now, and I agree with you. The inconsistencies around a Democrat versus a Republican are striking. Inconsistency
Correct.
meaning that the Democrats can do so many things, and it just keeps going on, and they keep doing it. They keep committing fraud.
The president of the United States, Bill Clinton, had sexual relations with that woman in the Oval Office. Then he lied to the American people about it. And what did we do? We impeached him. We didn't throw him out of office. He didn't have to quit his freaking job. And he's an elected official. People elected him, and he lied to the American people. These other people, they haven't lied to anybody. They're not an elected official, and it's none of our business. I'm sorry.
Well, and I agree with you completely that the inconsistencies between party don't make sense. But I sure would like to get to a place, and I don't know what the standard is, but I would like to get, well, I know what my standard is, but I'm not sure what a public person's standard should be, where there's a standard that people of both parties, I'm not talking parties here, they just uphold that standard. They don't have.
But the problem is they're not an elected official, Dave. So in my opinion, they're not an elected official. Their standard is their standard, and that's their personal standard. As long as they're doing the job that they are hired for, what their personal standard does not matter.
Well, I think we could probably see a little differently on that, because I think that could.
No, sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right. That's the trials of going live.
Right, absolutely.
I think there does need to be a standard that there's a standard that we expect. If I was running a business right now, I would expect my employees to live up to a standard. And again, I don't know what that definition, I don't know what that means right now, but there would be a standard that if they can't do that, then I'm not sure I want them to be.
Absolutely.
And so
you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
We didn't hire him.
Well, I agree.
We didn't hire him. You know what I'm saying? We're not their boss. We're not. Hey, they're an elected official. We're their boss. If they're not an elected official, we're not their boss.
Yeah.
As long as they're doing the job they're hired for, it's okay.
That's between them and their boss.
In my opinion, I'm not right.
That's between them and their boss. You're right. I agree.
Right. I agree. And if they want to have affairs or do whatever, that's on them. As long as it doesn't affect their job. Now, showing up drunk to work, well, at 35 years old, I can't lie and say that maybe I didn't have a little extra nights stretch into the morning. But I didn't show up intoxicated by any means, way, shape, or form, but I probably could have got some more sleep.
Hey, why don't we take this moment to do a commercial for our Shopify, our stuff. I got my green shirt, our stuff, our merch.
I got our We the People shirt on, our merch.
Yeah.
Got the trucker hat. I love the trucker hat, by the way.
Yeah, looking sharp. So that's Gen X Unhinged.myshopify.com. Let's see the commercial.
Gen X Unhinged. Get your bling now.
All right. So let's get into some talk about our police action. So President Trump is not once again, but he's extended the ceasefire because 5
days.
Why has he done it? It's kind of a sad state of affairs for Iran. Why has he extended the ceasefire, Christian?
This is the thing. It's kind of like a street fight.
Yeah.
And, the guy's on the ground and you just keep hitting him. You're like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and self-impose a timeout.
Yeah.
Let this guy get back up, dust off a little bit. And then in about 5 days, I'll just continue the ass whooping. So, it is what it is. What do you see? This is the deal. Trump stopped punching him. Okay. That's all that happened. They haven't been responding. Trump stopped punching them for 5 days. And look, I'm going to let you recoup, get some water, you take a drink, maybe pick out a new leader. I need a new target. So, let's get moving on this. You know what I mean? It's just,
we're ready to go. We're ready to go after somebody else.
Right. They're sitting, he's sitting in his chair thinking to himself, man, are these guys ever going to give up? Give him some water. Let him pick somebody else. Let's take them out. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like if you don't ever give them time to pick somebody, you run out of targets.
I think that's probably, you say that tongue in cheek, but I think that's probably exactly what it is. It's
what's
that,
left to blow up.
Yeah, they're in so much disarray.
Right.
They can't even make a coherent decision.
No, well, they can't call anybody. They don't even have phones. I mean, what are they going to send carrier pigeons?
Yeah.
This isn't this isn't World War II. I mean, they can't even call anybody. They can't call. I mean, seriously, they can't even elect a leader because every time they get together to do it, they get blown up. I mean, at some point, hey, give it up, bro. Give it up. You can't win this. You know what I mean? Just work with us. Come on now.
So right now, the Strait of Hormuz has got a blockade up against it again. We saw the Americans kindly over loudspeakers say, get out of your engine room. We're about to blow it up. And
they were nice. They were very polite. very polite.
And then they proceed to blow up the engine room.
They did too. They hit that thing right in the bow. I mean, they nailed that thing. Yeah. Oh,
you gotta just think these Iranians are just like, why are we doing this? The people on the boat are just like, why are we doing this?
Think about also right, and think about this: you're a 22-year-old kid from America on that boat,
yeah,
right, and you just can't wait. I mean, this is gonna be the fun. I mean, seriously, as a man, we love blowing stuff up.
Yeah,
I could only imagine being 22 years old sitting on that boat, guys, finger on the trigger, like, please don't stop. Please just keep going. I'm begging you to keep going. I'm tired of shooting at bad targets. They're not going to stop. Oh, it's like my birthday. You know what I mean? I was jealous of them actually.
And they got afterwards, they got their arms raised up and they're like, yeah, we did it. And,
that's a great moment. Right. Well, I mean, these kids have been playing Call of Duty their whole lives and now they're doing it for real, man. I mean, hey, that's fun stuff. I don't care who you are.
But where are we going? I mean, where are we going with this police action? You start to kind of.
I'll tell you one thing: that boat's not going anywhere.
That boat's not going anywhere.
It's still right there, right now. It's good. That's
other than the price of oil and at the gas tanks for everybody, not just California, more in California. Other than that, the economy is booming. The stock market is just continuing to rise. It's like everybody now has priced in the fact that we have defeated Iran, even though we haven't officially defeated Iran. So, it's like, where are we going, Trump? What's going to happen here? No boots have been on the ground. He promised that. No, I mean, he just has annihilated a country, and they can't give up because they don't have the infrastructure now to even give up.
Right.
Like in this,
they don't even have a pin to sign the treaty, Dave. They don't even have that.
Yeah.
If somebody reaches for the pin and then the pin's still there. It's just, I'm just, and the thing of it is that it comes to a point where, it just doesn't matter. We're selling and producing more gas in the history right now than we've ever done in the history of the United States ever. And that wasn't by accident. Okay. Wasn't by accident. And, it's kind of like we talked about with El Salvador, not El Salvador, but Venezuela. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just cut the head off the snake, man. Just, no more, no moss. Okay. You want to impose tariff? Okay. Well, how about this? We'll just avoid the whole thing.
Yeah.
How about that? If you guys need gas, come get it from us. We're not going to cut you off. We'll give you a good deal. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. Sold guns and Trump sold oil. I mean, at the end of the day.
And so you wonder what's going to happen with the midterms here. What's going to happen with the election in November? And they keep on the news. They keep trying to say, well, Trump's approval ratings dropping and all. And you talk to any Republican out there, and any Republican that I talk to, they're like, Trump's the greatest. I mean, he's done what he said he's going to do. He's done what I voted for. I just got to think that we are heading towards a red wave, like, that's kind of a cliche term, but it seems to be that there's going to be some overwhelming support for Republicans
Well, and this is what I've noticed is that a lot of the people that I've been in contact with that were anti-Trump, now all of a sudden they don't care.
Yeah.
Now, like, have you seen what happened? I don't care about that stuff. Oh, now you don't care. Last week, it was Trump was this, that, this, that, this, that. You really cared. Here we are a week later when none of that was true. And, now you don't care. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just, hey, I don't care. Okay. I don't care. Well, why didn't you care 2 weeks ago? You know what I mean? Why didn't you care when you showed up and voted for whoever you voted for that got us a governor that we have? Why didn't you care then? Why do you care now? You don't care now all of a sudden. You don't care now because you were wrong. All right. That's like the easy way out of being wrong.
Yep. So we've been on our show since we started. We have been talking about fraud, and you have been saying we're going to find $1 trillion of fraud.
Yes. I've been saying that since October. Since
October. And it's just been climbing. Every week there's more fraud. And Steve Hilton, who is running for governor in California, he came out last week and said he has found $430 billion of fraud in California. I think that's the number he used.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. There's more.
Oh, sure. But $430 billion just in California. I mean, I think we're at $1 trillion. I mean, it's there.
Yeah, you put New York and Minnesota in there, and that's just discovered. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and that's just what we've found. You know what I mean? I saw a thing the other day that said illegal immigrants sent out $52 billion of U.S. cash to foreign countries. So they come in here illegally, they work tax-free, and they take the money that they get from us, and then they send it. They send it out of the country. So we're like double paying.
Yeah. Are you ready to have a Republican governor in California? It might happen.
It might happen. You know what? It's been a long time. So, I mean.
And I know you're still skeptical. I don't blame you.
I'm always skeptical because you don't want to get excited, because the second you get excited, then it's like a big letdown. It's better to think negatively and be surprised than think positive and be let down.
Yeah. Under promise, over deliver. That's a good motto.
Hey, we have. Let me tell you something. In all my life, I don't think we've ever had a better chance. I mean, hey, Gavin, you did a number, man. He did a number on this state to the levels of. I mean, everybody got rich. Everybody got rich, except for the Californians that pay taxes and work. They're the only ones who didn't get rich.
Yeah.
Law-abiding citizens didn't get rich. The same law-abiding citizens that live by the laws of gun laws that aren't allowed to buy guns. The only ones that lose are the people who do it right. That's the God's honest truth. You know what I mean?
That's the way it's been. And and that's what we're hoping to make a change. So did you see there's a rumor going out that Gavin Newsom's not going to run for president?
I saw that. It's because his kids don't want him to. Yeah, it's not because he's a horrible governor and he stole a bunch of money and bought a $9 million house and spent $24 billion on fraud.
It's about
the kids. It's about the kids.
It's about the kids.
It's about the kids all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Hey, was it about the kids when you had sex with your best friend's wife? Was it about the kids then? Because you were married then. Why wasn't it about the kids then?
Yeah.
Hey, and there's the deal. You had an affair. Why didn't you step down? All these other people have to step down. Why don't you have to step down? Why is it okay for a Democrat? And you was your campaign manager and best friend. Come on, dude. Step outside the pool. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong?
I caught you off guard with that one, didn't I?
Yeah,
I caught you off guard with that. I did.
It's just Gavin Newsom for president is so laughable, and so. Whether this is true or not.
Not as laughable on limits. That's really even funnier than that. I'm gonna keep coming. We better watch out. If Kamala sobers up, she might run for president.
Well, I think she's going to. I don't know who else is. I mean, AOC. Who knows?
Right.
Who do they have to run? It's just.
Hey, I guarantee you, Kamala Harris is showing up to work drunk. I guarantee it. I can almost guarantee that's happened. Why isn't she stepping down? Why isn't there big, giant articles about that in the thing? I mean, she can't even show. She shows up to interviews half in the bag. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. It's just a bunch of crap.
It is. And it is. It's really sad. I don't know, Christian.
Hey,
maybe.
What did it say? What 25 people came out to that shitty newspaper and said that Cash Patel was showing up to work drunk? Hey, I got 300 million people who saw it online where Kamala Harris is drunk all the time.
All the time.
Why aren't we writing articles about that?
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're almost done. We're almost done. Let's get to a little bit of a serious thing. We got these scientists. Okay. We got these scientists that are dying, getting killed, and are now an enemy of the state, or if they're alive. And what's going on there? Have you been following that?
I don't know. I was watching TV the other day, and Busey comes on and starts talking about these 10 scientists that know about aliens, right? And I'm like, okay, Busey, you kind of, you might have taken a little detour down the wormhole. And then, next thing I know, they're all over the news, and now they're a security threat. I'm like, wow, what did this guy know? I mean, some guy from the Pentagon, Andrew Bragg, just got escorted out for selling military nuclear secrets out of the Pentagon. I mean, hey. It looks like, to me, what it looks like is that the United States government has been for sale since Obama. Yeah. And Trump got in, tried to slow it down. They circumvented the will of the American people and made up a bunch of crap and destroyed his presidency to protect the Oracle. And that's what's happening. I mean, at the end of the day, and it just, and it's all coming down around them now. I mean, the United States, we got to get this in our brains. The United States government and the United States taxpayer, me and you and everybody else, we've been for sale for a lot of years. Our secrets, our everything that we have paid for as American citizens has been for sale, fraudulently taken, manipulated, stolen, whatever it takes. The only people that, nobody got, we should just get a refund. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, if you buy a product that's crappy, you get your money back. You know what I mean? We should get a refund on our taxes. I mean, just like, hey, we got way more government than we wanted to. When we paid for, we got way more than what we deserve. So we need some of that money back. We don't need all that. We don't need all those minutes. Okay. We don't need all those streaming services. So give me some back. We need to cut. What we need to do is figure out how to lower our plan. We need to lower our plan within the United States government as customers.
Well, I think it's going to happen. I mean, I think that's happening. In the,
I hope so. It should. It should happen. It's well deserved. Everyone deserves a rebound. Even the Democrats who accidentally voted for this guy.
Exactly.
They deserve a Democrat. They didn't know. They got triggered and they got manipulated and lied to and emotionally strung along for all these years and thought they were doing the right thing. I mean, that'd be really hard to wake up one morning and realize that you're the fool. You got tricked for 10 years.
Yeah. And even with all of that said, Christian, America is still the best thing going. So
always has been.
And so we're very fortunate. And, I think God continues to have his hand on us and,
God in our military.
Our military
is like the hand of God. I swear to God, not that, but it is. It's like, hey.
Well, and we got that picture of Trump. We got that picture of Trump healing that guy. So, I think
right.
Anyway.
Right.
Hey, that's a good show. That's a lot of fun. We've laughed a lot today and we're going to end the show with one more commercial for CDP Firearms LLC. But before that, Christian, you got anybody you want to thank?
Hey, all the guys got the stuff I'm looking for, the admins and moderators. Thank you guys. We are growing. We're going to crest 30,000. Newberry, I love you. Thank you for doing what you do. And yeah, I know it gets frustrating. If you're getting in there and you're having a hard time writing and what's happening is that we've been infiltrated by the enemy and they're flagging posts. And when they flag posts, it restricts the group, and it restricts the group. You can't use words like damn. Okay. So, unless you're talking negatively about a Republican, If you go in there and write
whatever
really bad things about Republicans, it is whatever you want. It's a no hold barred, whatever you want. You say one thing negative about a Democrat, shadow ban. So I'm just letting you know it's not us. We are not doing this to you. It is Facebook, and it is coming down even as the midterms get closer. They're wrenching it down more and more and more and more, and rightfully so, because their party's shitty. And, it's going to be a red wave. That's what I believe. But thank you guys very much. I couldn't do it without you. Let's see some pictures of those hats and stuff. And thank you all for your support. Thank you to our military again. You guys, without you guys, we wouldn't have a country. Without the police, we wouldn't have a country. Without firefighters, we wouldn't have a country. Nurses, doctors, basically anybody who puts on a uniform, we wouldn't have a country without you. So I thank you, but special thanks to our military for getting out there, getting it done, protecting the American people and protecting our Constitution. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
Yep. God bless you guys. God bless America. Thanks for joining in. Have a great day.
Looking for quality, performance, and reliability? Look no further than CDP Firearms, LLC. Whether it's customized AR-15 parts, premium optics, or specialized ammunition, we have the gear to upgrade your shooting experience. We pride ourselves on providing top-notch products with expert-friendly service that you can trust. Visit us online at cdpfirearmsllc.com. CDP Firearms. Gen X Unhinged. Get your bling now. Yet another G-Man Production Group mini video. Gen X Unhinged is sponsored by CDPFirearmsLLC.com. Gen X Unhinged is a weekly podcast hosted by Christian Cole and David Cole. Join us online at genxunhinged.com, on Facebook at Gen X Unhinged Group, or download on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Podcast.